3 different expressions, same distiller, different proofs, different prices. We're at it again, ladies and gentlemen. We got a real banger for you. Hi, and welcome to On the Palate. I'm your man, Josh. I'm here with Cam, the Underground Legend. I'm here with Keith, the Bourbon Bounty Hunter. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we got some craziness for you here. We've got the best new expressions from Sazerac Rye. We have the 100 proof, the 125 proof, and to throw it in on you, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to show you. We pulled in Thomas Handy Sazerac Rye. Can we thank you? Just say thank you. Just say thank you for this beautiful treat. Thanks to the Bourbon Bounty Hunter. Keith said, you know what? I'll double down on you. Let's throw in this Thomas Handy. I was like, Thomas Handy too? Yes, and please, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to blind these expressions to show you which one you should be hunting for if you're a hunter, or which one you should be paying more for if you're a person who pays more than retail. All right? Kev, your thoughts on this blind we're about to do?
I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen anyone really talk about both of these expressions of the new Sazerac Rye. You've seen one here or the other there, but not both together. So to have both together, plus you throw in a Handy, gosh, it's going to be a good show. It's 3 bottles that people are wondering about. Mm-hmm. They're talking about how can they get it, or when they're going to get it, or what are you going to get from it. So we're going to give it to you. I hope you trust our opinion. But yeah, these 2 Sazeracs here, I'm a huge Sazerac Rye fan, so I haven't had any of these new ones. And I know me and you talked about how we want to get them. Of course, Bounty Hunter beat us to us.
No, I actually had the 125 in hand, and I traded it for a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof.
Okay.
Rye.
It's a good trade.
Yeah, I thought it was a great trade. Yeah. And I told Keith when I got it, I said, Keith, it's a good trade. I was like, ooh, I was shaky on it. And he was like, yeah, I think you did okay. So that was awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to Keith, just want you to remember to keep watching, because you're going to see our reveal on this as honest enthusiasts. We're not paid. No one's sponsoring these videos. No one sent us this stuff free, ladies and gentlemen. And we're not here to talk about any other podcast that you watch. We're just here to tell you what we bring to podcasting about whiskey tubing. We bring our honest opinions, no fluff, just straight raw opinions. And we do have a little bit of education that we do try to throw in for you and make it entertaining while we're doing it. Don't forget to put in the comments whether you had either of the new Sazerac Rye proofs, the 100 proof or the 125 proof, and if you've had Thomas H. Handy, because this one is a special one. They usually put it out once a year. You can't go wrong with that. And don't forget, we got our little buddy here that needs a name. Keep your thoughts on this rye blind we're about to get into.
So I'm excited. First and foremost, please name the Bulldog. My mother-in-law will be super proud because she got that for me for Christmas. I'm excited. So I wanted for us to see kind of what it really stacks up against. How good of a value is the 100, the 125? I've seen guys make the comparison between that and Handy because you really are very close. It's 125. This Handy came in at 127.2. Obviously, there's an age difference, but kind of what it's a good example of is what you can think about as value. I mean, even I've kind of kept track. We're in the DMV area, as you kind of well know. These 2 haven't quite dropped yet. They're getting closer. I want to say that Virginia got the 100 proof already, but the 125 I haven't seen out yet. Nope. Even on the secondary, you're not talking about a big increase over what the retail is. So we can kind of today hopefully give to you what we think the value is on these 2 bottles. Is it worth doing? Is the 125 really kind of close? You know, especially in a blind to say, hey, what do I really think this bottle is at? You know, does one merit the significant price increase, or is that one of these a sleeper bottle that you need to have because it stacks up well against it? So we'll find out today.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. I need to express that point again that Keith just brought up. You're talking about expressions that you can get for under $60 versus an expression that's $300, right?
I mean, your average retails what? Depending where you're between 170 and 2.
Okay.
Secondary, 3 to 4.
Okay.
I've seen it at.
Yeah, I've seen it at 3. I've seen it at 3, but
Personally, of the BTAC line, it's one of my favorites.
yes, and it is the lowest price of the BTAC line. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is important because you're talking about only 2 proof points on this one, 27 proof points on this one, but the price point, whether you should be chasing this or chasing this or chasing this, is super important. Kev, where we starting at?
Let's go to the right.
Oh, right.
Right it is. On the nose. That's a rye nose.
Yeah, very much so.
A little bit light on the amber, nothing too crazy. I'm not seeing anything really stick on the glass. It's a rye nose, a little high in proof.
Nothing sticking. You're right.
The proof is not unwelcoming. It's not going to kick you. You're not going to knock your socks off. It's just there's a little proof there.
Yeah, you know it though.
Yeah.
Decent color.
And it's a rye, so I mean, it's picking up all your bread spices.
Oh yeah.
There's a teeny bit of sweetness there. I wouldn't say the sweetness is overwhelming.
No.
Just a very good rye nose.
Yeah. It's a full rye.
This is a rye nose. And it's definitely more rye proof in this than your normal Sazerac. How about that?
All right.
So, Kev, your nose score.
Gosh. I don't want to be too harsh. I'll go 75. I think I'm being nice.
And I'll do 73.
I'm going to do 75.
All right. There we go.
How you doing?
Now.
On the palate. That's Sazerac.
That's good.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Sazerac palate is always going to be sweetness, followed by your bread spices. And this is the example that Sazerac has put out for a while. Lots of sweetness, nice little kick on the end, but the bread spices really stay with you. This does not die. This does not die on you.
You can double 100 proof, so it's so hard to tell.
I know, but this isn't This is approachable.
It is approachable. It's
It's
approachable.
not unapproachable. This is,
You get a little bit of that. I mean, the rye is definitely a little spicier.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting that, but God, it's good. It's very good.
Very good.
I like this one.
Very good.
All right.
I don't know what it is, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I'd buy more of that.
I'll jump off and say for me, this is a 77. 77 for me.
I'm going to go 76.
Damn.
Indeed.
I'm going 78.
All right, there you go. Right there, 1 point apart from one another. We're going to keep this one moving, ladies and gentlemen, because I want you to stay tuned. We got a little talk we're going to do before we get to the reveal. But make sure you put in the comments if you've been able to catch as chasers either of these bottles and which one is your preference. If there's something out there that you want us to try, put it in the comments. Send us a handshake, and we'll do that for you. If you want a handshake from us that you want to review on your channel, send me an email. Put it in the comments. We appreciate any communication from you. You guys, we just want to thank you. This has been such a great year. We're getting a lot of interaction. We haven't gotten any names yet for our buddy, but we're waiting on those. But you guys are asking questions. You're telling us what you're having on our pours. And we got a lot of stuff coming for you this year. Moving on to the next expression, middle,
All right.
on the nose.
I like
Okay.
the nose.
Okay. So noses all are Sazerac Rye noses. I don't think it's anything out of line.
A little flatter for me.
Definitely a little flatter, but it still smells like a Sazerac Rye.
Yeah,
It doesn't. There's no departure from anything. It's definitely a little bit lighter, which could mean that the proof point is a little lower. We're trying to get a little bit more air in there to see.
I like the color though.
Color is a little darker, surprisingly, which
Yeah.
makes no sense. That the lighter color would be. Keep your thoughts on this one. And I'm not seeing very much oiliness on the glass.
No oil. Yeah.
No, not even a struggle.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I'm going to go 70 on this.
I love when Keith says, not even with a struggle.
No struggle. No struggle.
I'm going to go 72 on the nose. Just not for me.
Gosh. 69. I didn't want to go that low. I know I didn't want to go that low.
You got to pick it up,
All right,
baby.
come on,
You got
come
to
on.
pick it up, baby. And with that, on the palate. Wait a minute.
It's good, but it's definitely lighter.
That is,
It's good.
Keith,
I know,
what's
right?
going on? Why is that so good?
Because it's 100 proof or more. That's why it's simple.
That is so good.
I mean, think about it. We did that.
This just got hard.
You know, you did that great. We're working on the bottled and bond. That 100 proof price. The 100 proof really starts to get stuff to shine. I really believe that.
Yeah.
And folks, when you work yourself up there, if you're not already there yet, you really get some really developed flavors.
Yeah.
When you hit over 100, and you don't have to go much over 100, honestly.
Yeah.
But you really try to get some defined flavors.
I'm glad I left enough to AB, ladies and gentlemen. This is good.
Great flavor in this.
That's hard. Ooh.
That's what I said. I'm glad I left enough for AB. You know, sometimes we don't, ladies and gentlemen, leave enough to AB test and we have to re-pour, but that is really good. I'm gonna go 77 for my score on the palate. I'm getting, again, a lot of sweetness. Again, these flavor profiles are going to be very similar, ladies and gentlemen. So there's some sweetness there, but again, the bread spices or the spices of the rye are there. The sweetness could be whatever you choose it to be. I mean, it could be caramel for Keith. It could be, for me, some sort of dark fruit. But I don't know. It's just a sweetness.
Yeah.
It's not a s'more. Ryes don't tend to be s'mores. I don't get a lot of chocolatiness.
No.
But this is sweet spice. Kev, your thoughts?
I like it. Put a match here.
Okay.
Match your score. Yeah.
I'm going to go 76.
Right there. We're all right there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to rush past this. I want to talk about something really quick that has been on my mind about Sazerac. So, Sazerac has been suing people that have been using things that kind of go with their style. They've sued people over the Blanton bottle because they was like, if it's round, it's theirs. It's like, no, yours isn't round. So they've been in litigation for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's ladies and gentlemen, always check out Breaking Bourbon, great website. They have Pursuit Whiskey's podcast, and they go over some of the whiskey business that's going on in the world. Just like we're praying for Fawn Weaver and Uncle Nearest as they're still in receivership, and Fawn's done some missteps. So we're still dealing with that situation so that she's able to keep the company. Just keep your thoughts and prayers with her. But again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just an amazing blind. I am excited. This is really, really good.
And we're not done.
I know, and that's why I said stay tuned. That's why you heard me say stay tuned. I get off in my tangent because I'm trying to give you guys quality information. But I just...
but when you talk about stuff like that, I mean, it's kind of funny, about litigation and lawsuits. I mean, when you make a product this good, you do have to kind of protect yourself because you are that Nike of the world. And everyone's trying to use you as a springboard. And I actually have a good example of that. I'm sure our audience can relate. I was in Total Wine one day, and one of the sales people was talking about Chestnut Farm. And he was selling it as the same people who own Buffalo Trace. That distillery who makes that product has nothing to do with Buffalo Trace.
Exactly.
If I was Sazerac, that would really upset me because you're using my brand. Obviously they own both companies. They own Bourbon, and that's fine. But it's very upsetting when you have someone piggybacking that so much that it's completely out of scope. So it just doesn't make any sense. It's like trying to buy a Porsche and someone says, well, this is the same company that makes Volkswagen. They're not the same, folks. You ever driven both of them? They're not the same.
Exactly.
Not the same, yeah.
They're not the same. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've dilly-dallied enough. Last expression, on the nose. Oh,
Very similar.
very similar to the last one. So right now, the standout nose was the first one.
Yep.
Not standout flavor, ladies and gentlemen. Standout nose was the first one. Standout flavor was the second one.
I do smell some sweetness though.
It's the sweetness there.
Some fruit.
The overall, what I would say for this blind is that sweetness and spice, which is, again, nosing for Sazerac. These are typical Sazerac noses.
Oh, man, give us the viscous score. Viscous score. Come on. What we got?
You see it?
I see a look.
Oh, there we go. We're going to give it a struggle.
Struggle?
Viscous. Yeah, it's definitely a struggle. I see it coming off the side. Like it's trying to stay a beer, but it's not staying.
A decent color.
Yeah, definitely decent color.
Struggle
Color is
viscous.
really nice. Struggle viscous.
Gosh.
And
I'm going to tell you 73 for me.
73.
That's being nice.
No. I mean, that's pretty much what number one was.
Oh, man, this is...
I'm going to go the same thing. I'm in the 74 on the nose for this one. It's just solid, but nothing that's going to knock your socks off.
I'm going to round it out at 72.
Okay. We're not going to rush into this one just yet because I still want to let the people know to please put in the comments anything, whether you've had any of these expressions or if I want you guys to maintain and keep a lookout for our lives that we have coming up. We got a live that we're going to come up with. Keith and I have already talked about it. We want to do a live it's springtime, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go back to Old Line Distillery and we're going to have a cigar and one of their new expressions that they just dropped off. So I can't wait for that. All right.
Might be some tips in that live. I had to find some fun stuff.
That's right. So stay tuned for our lives. I told you in our lives, when you give us super chats, we're going to give you information about how the Bourbon Bounty Hunter does what he does. All right, stay tuned. And with that, on the palate. Wait a minute.
It's good too.
Yeah, but why is it so soft?
That's true.
Good question.
That's true.
Only the bulldog will tell.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
it's
soft.
true.
Hold on. That's delicious, ladies and gentlemen. But it's way softer than what we've had.
It's an easy sipper.
Why should it be?
It could be the proof. Let's hope.
I mean, but the 100 is the lowest proof, and
I don't know.
it should. This doesn't taste like 100.
It does not.
This tastes under 100.
This tastes under 100. That's what I'm saying. This is way too smooth.
This, if I had to guess, if you would have told me what was in this glass, I would guess 93, 94.
Definitely. 90 to 94 at max. That's how approachable this is, ladies and gentlemen.
But it's got flavor.
Great flavor. Flavors are there. It's opened up a lot. Sweetness again. Sweetness, bread spices. Sweetness, bread spices. That is always the profile of Sazerac Rye. Keith, any thoughts, or you want to just jump in your score?
I mean, I need to score. I think it's really approachable.
Man, I got an AB. Hold on. Come on.
I'm hoping it is what I think it is. But no, it's great. I'd say 74.
Damn.
Super flavorful, super approachable.
Oh, man. Something
All right.
right here.
I'm gonna double keep up, but I just can't figure out what my number 2 is or what my number 3
I
is
can't
now.
either.
Oh, I can.
All right, come on, man. Give your score. Then we can go.
I don't know. Keep going.
No, it's on you.
I can't go.
Remember the dead air you just told me? It's on you.
I know. I'm still ABing, guys. Y'all see me.
No,
I'm
give
sitting
your
here
score
tasting.
what you
I
just
don't have no
tasted.
score.
He's struggling. Get help out, Trey. Get help him out.
Huh?
78.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. No. See, that's what I'm saying. This is 76. 76.
Okay.
This is I need this one to be the lowest of the three.
The last one.
Yeah, the last one got to be the lowest of the three.
What you got, Kev?
Nah, I doubled up with 2. The taste.
Okay.
That doubled up with 2. Let's take it out. Come on. Let's get it out.
So, as he brings out our reveal, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to understand that every expression we've tasted tonight or today has been amazing.
Yeah.
For Sazerac Rye, all right? These are great expressions of rye. These are always approachable. These are always chaseable and well worth it. We'll get further into that. Stay tuned as we give our final thoughts, all right? So, Keith, what are we looking at here?
Purple.
Okay.
Purple
Our glasses
is,
are labeled.
that's my number one.
Is handy.
Okay.
Okay.
The yellow is the 100 proof.
Really?
Okay, that's my last.
Yep.
You said the yellow, right?
Yep.
So the 125. So then basically the
And the
same.
brown is the full proof.
We're proof whores, ladies and gentlemen.
We are,
God damn it.
but we come by it honestly.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Let me say this though. The 100 proof was the last one.
But it tastes great.
That's 100 proof.
Oh, okay, this is the 100 proof. Okay, the 100 proof was the last one.
Yep.
We're not saying it's a bad bottle.
And it's
No.
not bad.
First of all, folks, that's a liter bottle.
Yes, that's
Right.
1 liter, baby. This is the 5th.
It was. I didn't. Gosh, if you can find this,
Buy it.
buy it.
Buy that over the
No matter the size,
Yeah, this
buy
is great.
it. This could be a daily sipper.
All right, so
This is daily sipper.
here's the important question. All right, I think we've all probably had a very close 1 and 2.
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm being.
No, I think 2 and 3 were debatable.
No,
I had a clear
one
number
and
1.
two.
I had a clear number 1.
What was your
I
number
did
one?
not.
The
I
handy.
did not.
Okay.
My hand was clear.
I did not.
2 and 3 was debatable for me.
So having blind these properly, I think that 125 is such a great value, folks.
Close. It's so close.
I mean, it's a lot of flavor. $40 bottle, you know,
Versus 300.
that's gonna make one hell of a cocktail. You know what I mean? Yeah. After this blind, it's just what we kind of hope to give you folks. That is a fantastic product at a ridiculously good price point.
Shout out to Sazerac though. Let's just say that.
And you know what, though, folks? This is what has been happening with this. You know, a lot of distilleries, in my opinion, what's happening right now, a lot of distilleries are having issues with product. They've got a lot of product right now because they kept expanding. Buffalo Trace, all know, spent like $2 billion expanding. So the question is, what do you do with all this product? Now, we are going to see probably, these will always be scarce, but hopefully we'll see a lot more of these. But smart of Sazerac to start releasing products at different proof points.
For sure.
You know, that 100 might, to me, would probably replace a Sazerac Rye in my, when I go to buy.
Yeah.
But that 125 is a great product. I'm so glad they produced it. It really kind of makes it a good intermediate because I love this product. This is a product that, you know, if I had to get a BTAC and my GTS wasn't available, that's probably where I would go. They're doing great stuff with their distillate that they have so much of, and when other places can't do it, I think Buffalo Trace is doing it right by releasing different products, releasing new stuff, and hopefully it's going to continue. I can't wait for what they're doing next, but that, man, that's a home run. That 125, that Full Proof is a home run.
I mean, you just seen us do a blind here, and we all picked the Handy as number 1. And you've seen the various opinions of Handy. There is a good number of people who dog Handy.
Well, they're wrong.
And that's what I was about to say.
No, but what you're saying, they dog Handy on the BTAC level.
Yeah.
They don't dog Handy on the Rye level.
Yeah.
I mean, but it doesn't.
I
don't think it really matters. Like, if you're against it, it doesn't matter what level you put it on, unless it's like under 100 proof. If you're talking like something that's like 94 proof, $150 a 6 year, yeah, dog that. You don't have the years, you don't have the proof point, and your price point is ridiculous. It should be under 100 proof, but this is over 100 proof. It had, what is it, 7, 8 years, maybe more?
Yeah.
It's more than 7 years. That's the same. It's more than 7 years, right? Has to be more than 7 years.
I think so. For me, in the BTAC lineup,
7 years max.
I think Handy is a strong contender. If you like Rye, you like that mash bill, it's fantastic.
Okay, let me ask this then. Does it deserve its place in the BTAC lineup?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's definitely worth it. And I'm going to anchor this one, ladies and gentlemen, because I think I'm in the middle of both of them. I think that this deserves its position as a BTAC-worthy product. But if you are a beginning hunter who's building a collection or an intermediate hunter who's building their collection, I would tell you, this should be on your shelf. 1, 2, 3, if you can get a case, this should be on your shelf. This, like Keith said, is for every event you have people over. This is old fashions. This is smoked old fashioned. This is, we got the Derby coming up. This is, what's the drink for the Derby?
Mint julep.
This is for that.
Oh, the mint julep, yeah.
Mint juleps. This is a great whiskey at the price point. Handy is a sipper. I'm going to take this, put 2 drops of water in it, and I'm going to put my hat on, and we're going to have a cigar. That's me.
Right.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad bottle. I'm just saying
No.
I'm just saying that other
You're
people,
giving this props. And I'm saying,
yes.
what Keith was saying is that this is where you go if you're trying to just impress people. And I'm seeing
all
between
the
the
tools
two,
are impressive, bottles to impress people because these two you can't really find right now.
No. You can get this. You can get this.
You can get the 100.
Well, I mean,
I'm
in
sorry.
Virginia,
I'm sorry.
if nobody don't buy them,
Yes.
all
They're
of
going to
them.
make too much of it.
Yeah.
But no, these are three good.
They're gonna make a lot of this. These two are they're running the
bottles,
line.
and I think Keith just said it perfectly. What Sazerac has done with these two. I think my only question is, what took them so long? What took so long?
But the original Sazerac, for what it's for, it's a mixer. As a mixer,
You're right.
It
it's
is,
perfect.
though, but
Baby Saz is perfect for mixing. This is not a mixer.
it's not.
This is made as a sipper. So I get what they were thinking about. They were like, let's make a mixer. Let's make a sipper. And they did that.
Yeah, I totally agree. Most people I know who buy Baby Saz, or on the regular, it's for a mixer.
Yes.
And these two expressions being new, they're just elevating that. Hey, let's take it from a mixer to a sipper. And then it just kind of comes down to what proof point works best for your palate.
Yep.
I think we can all pretty much agree that we like the 125 over the 100.
Yes.
But that 100 still very
Still
good.
very good.
And that's going to make a heck of a cocktail. Because that's one thing. I mean, I personally believe, a good cocktail, 100 proof and up, really makes it sing.
Yes. Yes. So as the Derby comes up, as the Preakness comes up, and as Belmont State comes up, for those of you who drink the drinks of those events, this is a great a great mixer for you guys. With that, we want to thank you guys for watching. Please remember to hit the notification button, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we'll see you next time.